So you have decided that you're going abroad for school, you're leaving your city for college, and you're about to start a brand new chapter of your life, and I'm super excited for you. I remember I was super nervous and excited at the same time to go abroad. And the first question that came to my mind was, what should I even pack? So in this video, I'm going to give you tips on how not to overpack, what to bring, what not to bring, and hopefully it'll be useful. I'm sorry for the people that have already left for school. I know I'm making this video a little late, but bear with me. For those who haven't left yet, stick around, you're at the right place. I'm going to give you all the tips that you need. So before I get started, I just want to give you some context. My name is Abdul. I'm now a third year medical student at the University College Dublin. I'm from Canada, so I'm doing medical school internationally. And before leaving for medical school, I actually did a bachelor's in Kelowna, which is 8 hours away from Calgary, which is my home. So I've done my share of movings, and I feel like I can depart to you some tips that would be really useful. And because I do have some experience now, this video might be a little European centric for someone who's going abroad, but all of the advice should translate over. So let's get right into it. First tip I have for you is pack less than you need. This is a rookie mistake that everybody tends to make. Just pack half of what you need. You're gonna go to school and you're gonna realize that half of the things that you brought are not even useful. So, and then when you come back to your hometown and you're gonna come back to your parents' home, you're gonna realize that there's nothing left like for you to wear, and you got nothing. So definitely pack, leave some stuff at home and pack half of what you need. That's usually the rule of thumb that I go off of. And there's certain things that you can exclude that can make this really easy. For example, don't bring anything that has your high school name on it. And most likely, if you're going to a different city, they don't know which high school you've gone to, or they just don't know the high school. So nobody cares, just drop it. Don't bring anything with your high school name on it. Anything that you haven't worn in a year, don't bring it. You're most likely not gonna wear it again. If there's anything that you think you will only wear once or twice at a party, you should probably also let go of, just because who knows what the circumstances are when you go to this party, and most likely you can just come and you can just go and buy something brand new for yourself. You need a couple of like sweaters and hoodies, like a combination of 5 maybe, some with hoods, some like a crew neck, like a windbreaker, and that's basically what you need. So only a combination, you don't need to go above and beyond. 5 is pretty good. You're gonna be too busy in the thick of it. You're gonna be too busy with assignments, the new environment. You're gonna be way too busy to be thinking about your wardrobe. Of course, at school, there's gonna be some people that, you know, are fashionistas for life, and they're international rich kids that have to wear their Prada, Gucci, and all of that. But just dress nice and presentable, and I think you should be fine. You're gonna be too busy and too stressed out to even think about what to wear. So as a general rule of thumb, bring half of what you need. If you're thinking of 10 shirts, maybe bring 5 and go from there. Trial and error, do that type of thing. If you're going to Europe like me, the first thing you need is this. Bring this along with you. I hope this manages to focus, but bring this outlet. It saves lives. I remember when I went to Europe, I had to borrow this from a friend, and which it was alright, but I mean, bring this with you, right? The next thing I want to say is bring the essentials. So bring your toothbrush, toothpaste, bring any lotions, creams that you might think you really need, that you use on a daily basis. Okay, that's the key as well. I always bring 1 cup, 1 plate, 1 bowl, a couple utensils, a really good kitchen knife. Okay, now I know this is a video where you don't want to overpack, but these plates and stuff, they come in really handy, and I do bring these even if the place is furbished, just because I don't want to, you know, I like my own stuff. I don't want to share with other people, or if I do share with other people, I just want to know which one's mine and which one, keep that separated. It's a hygiene thing. Bring them along if you can. That's something that I would consider essential. Now, all of this advice also depends whether you're flying or driving. When I used to drive from Calgary to Kelowna, I would just stuff everything in a car. But at the same time, even if you do that, it's just a pain when you're actually there and you're doing that every time you move. Maybe you might have to move houses. The rule of thumb is that just pack less than you need. If you want to fill up your car, you can. I used to do that, but now I'm flying, so I have to be way more conscious about what I pack, what I don't pack. I've always found that packing lighter has always been advantageous versus packing heavier. Also, bring vacuum bags. So for example, this vacuum bag, I have my Canadian winter jacket in here. I bring it along where I go because it usually gets pretty cold in Ireland, but it doesn't snow. But this is built for snowing. It's big, as you can tell. So what I do before I mess up the sound, what I do is I roll this up and I try compressing it as much as possible. I have a number of these bags. I try compressing as much as I can. That just gives me room. It doesn't make them lighter, but it definitely they take up less space. Bring some bed sheets. So I usually bring two bed sheets. Figure out what's the size of accommodation you're at. Is it a double bed, a queen bed, bring two bed sheets, two pillow covers, and you should be good. When I was driving, I would just use my laundry basket as another box, and I would just put it in the laundry basket and go from there. I think it's very useful to have a laundry basket when you're living abroad, because usually the laundry washer and dryer is like a walk away, and it's pretty far in some cases, so you want to just you don't want to be carrying your stuff and then dropping like a boxer or something along the hallway. Just bring along a basket, and even if it's foldable, that's useful, and you can literally use it for any other thing you want. Bring a laundry basket. Don't bring any decorative stuff, so anything that sits on your table, desk space, especially in a cramped residence room, is very valuable. So don't bring anything that would take up space on the desk. You want to clear that. How many times is someone gonna come into your room? I mean, it's great for yourself, but yeah, decorative stuff I've never been too big of a fan of. Maybe you can bring a painting that you could place on the wall and it wouldn't cover anything, so that could be good. The next point I want to get into is don't bring any aspirational stuff. Like I brought like 10 books, 5 magazines. I'm just not gonna have the time to read them. I wish I could, and I make this mistake every single year. Even this year I'm probably gonna take more books than I need, but if you can avoid it, do it. It's easier for some people than others. Don't bring stuff that you don't think you'll be reading in the midterm. The European problem, I just want to go over this European problem. So let's say you need a hanger, you need an outlet, and let's say you need a pen, right? So in Europe, there's no Walmart. So you're gonna find these 3 things in 3 different stores, most likely, and it's gonna be shitty. So it kind of sucks. Just the niche stuff like an outlet, and if you can even bring hangers, do it. But yeah, just be prepared that whatever you're going in Europe, especially, there's no Walmart. You get Tesco and Lidl. Tesco's alright, but to be honest, as a North American, it just sucks going to like 3 different shops and they're overpriced. So bring the essentials. Think of useful things that you can bring along, or what you could do is ask other people what you should bring. If you have any questions regarding that, ask people that have already gone to university what they're bringing. Bring something for your hobby. Now I bring my camera gear. I bring my camera every time because I like photo and video, right? That's my thing. So there's gonna be times when you're alone. There's gonna be times when you're bored, literally bored. So make sure that you bring something that you can play with. Roommate had a PlayStation that he brought. Maybe coordinate with your roommates, like, hey, I'll bring a PlayStation if you bring something else, or something like that, right? And that would keep you occupied, keep you busy. if you're bored, and it was good for your mental health to just have something from home that means something to you that you can play with when you feel like it. But yeah, those are all the tips that I had for you. Please let me know in the comments if you have any other tips for other students, and if you enjoyed this video, if you found value from it, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and give this video a like. If you want to follow me along my student journey and get more tips on moving, being a student abroad, please let me know and follow the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.